Mayor, what do you have to say?
The back is in the corner. We had to do what we had to do, and we will be victorious after this is all done.
Everybody wants
Very
that.
important. You were very intricate in reading it and very clear
You were
and
stern.
precise.
You were stern. You were stern.
But I like how you were persistent that you got it on record. That was the best part.
Light on. I thank you all for the support, showing up. We're working on this. Kids have to be protected. It's their land. We're protecting it for them. And the law was read to them that they have to obey. Ancient law, but nevertheless it's the law. So we'll see what happens. They kind of split us up. That's okay, so long as everybody sticks to the law. As long as everybody sticks to the law, they'll be all okay. We were supposed to get a rain. We didn't even get a rain.
No rain.
So you gotta take it for what it's worth. I think we got them on a run. We're not here to embarrass them or anything like that, but we want justice. And we want to correct the wrong that was done back in the day. So that's our goal, is to correct the wrong. So everybody's invited to
Turtle's Nest, everybody. Dinner, spaghetti, lasagna, 4 o'clock. And they think by dividing us, they think that you won't show up. What we need now is more numbers when each one is at court. Make them feel they messed up. They should have gave us the same day and scheduled everybody else. They tried to divide and conquer. It's up to you now to make sure that don't happen.
One more thing, I would like to introduce our friends from the West who participated in helping us draft this up. One person couldn't be here, who is elderly, and the 2 individuals standing here are three. Okay, 3. Otherwise, Joe, Dan, and he's the guy. Chris. He's got. He finally caught up to me.
Come on up. Show your faces.
Yeah, they traveled a long ways. 3 days to get here.
Help us with all of this.
So, they want to say anything other than to be strong and be faithful and believe we got them? We do. They're going to have to honor the law, international law. And we need to exercise what was said in a statement that the tribal council is not our government. It is not. You see what they're doing. They're negotiating land. The people don't want to sell the land, make a deal. So this will hopefully make a statement that the people are not behind what they're doing. They need to cease and desist and give the voice back to the people because they took it away. All 3 of them. Part of the traditional government, by Tom Porter's, not all the council. We have support from more than half the council that don't agree with what's going on with the other half, or less than half. The Band Council and also the St. Regis Mohawk tribe. They're not doing the right thing, and they're going to have to adhere to the law, which they're quasi-sovereign. Their ruler is New York and the federal government. We need to know that. We need to understand they're not really our protectors. They say, we're here for your
Right?
interest, your protection.
Yeah,
and
best
you're
interest
there for
protection.
nothing.
Yeah. Health. Health.
Health, welfare, and education. That's it.
Yeah. They're only administrators.
Administrators.
That's it. But during the line, they've jumped to, I'm a chief, but they're not. Even the government of New York calls them, and the federal government, they call them chiefs. They're not. By their own law, their own league, trustees to administer money to the community.
Yeah.
So, we hope, we're going to stop one way or another. They're not going to sell Barnhart. I put signs up on the Seaway also. We are owed a lot of money from the Seaway. There's tons of cargo that goes by on the ships. We're entitled to a good part of that for past, present, and now. Yes. Okay.
How old and how much years does this take this building to build?
There's usually a stone that says the year they put on it. Stone. 1903.
There's a lot less to tear it down.
Let's just put it this way. You put it this way. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it took one day to bring it down. I don't want you to believe that. I want you to know that. There's more power in knowing. And then you become a rock, and we be together. You know we are together. And we always will be. And that is it. Yeah.
Bonjour. My name is Healing Earthwoman. I'm from the Wolf Clan. I'm Anishinaabe, Kwe. And I'm here to stand with our brothers and our sisters to remind the United States and Canada and Mexico that they're nothing but a corporation and owned by the Crown. They do not own our people. We're here to support because we believe in protecting the unborn. That's how much we love.
Yeah.
Remind them that they don't own us or our children. And we are sick of being targeted. Our women are going missing and murdered so fast because they know we are the title holders of this continent. Not just pieces that they put us in, these fake borders that they created. These sellouts, and these are supposed to be keeping them away from us. But the sellouts are letting them in. We've got to protect ourselves from them. I just want to say that we're not afraid to stand up against these monsters. Never be afraid to know who you are, to know who your tribe is, to know your territory, to know your clan, to know your name, your Indian name. That's who we are, not these colonized names that they use against us for money. That's all it is. It's about money and control, rape and murder. So I want us to share a song with you guys.
Now I'll return this man's gain of authority, as he would call it. See it? Because what happened before, he could not take it in. It was considered, this little staff here represents many of you, families, or your families. And it was considered a weapon to him, you know, to him inside, to not be taken in.
But there's men that walk in there with arms, you know. You tell me which one's more dangerous. This one here. Because that will disarm them. You use the laws right, you know, they shouldn't be doing this to you. Okay? I'm returning this back to this man who was just spoken in the courtroom on your behalf.
This is what they have to obey. Canes of authority, peace pipes, and wampum belts. By international law, they have to.
I have a good question.
Okay.
How many Mohawk names does your family name you?
You're one, but depending if you do something of importance, or you may grow out of it, become more than you are, but usually one.
I see.
But we're not really Mohawk.
I am Mohawk.
We're in Onkwehonwe.
I can have a like a Mohawk name. Yeah. It's called Lobostina Wanta.
Hey.
Hey Larry,
Yeah.
show the cane.
So don't forget, go to the restaurant down at the Turtle. Be ready at 4, I guess.
Thank you.
Yeah. This is our Constitution. We made it so a reciter that will usually take 2 to 3 days to recite it. This is what he used to remind himself.
Here, take a picture. Here, wait. You got your camera?
Yep. Oh no.
Here, use that.
Got it.
You got it.
I want to get in there.
You want to get in there? Let me take your picture. Ready?
Yep.
Fine.
Oh, good.
Okay. Good one.
Okay.
Yep.
Where's my chariot?
You tried to tell me your name. I was trying to remember. Kanien'kehá.
Agelo.
Agelo.
1 syllable. Agelo.
Any last words?
Well, I think we got their attention. The ball's in their court, and they have to prove that what they did was supposed to be legal, but we know different. It was illegal, so they're not going to be able to prove that, and they're going to have to correct the wrongs they did. So it's our intent to preserve that land, because it's ours. It's for the unborn. Oh, that's about it.
Like, I know, like, we've heard so much, but maybe just what happened today, if you can tell me. Let me just grab this sound system.
Well, he didn't want to speak because according to their customs, anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. So, in a way, he was trying to protect me, but this was more important. I read him the rule of law. So now the ball's in his court, and he has to probably take it up with his superiors, and we'll see what happens then. Because the governor of New York was involved in this arrest. Put on the green light, get them, arrest them, and charge them. So I asked who charged. Was it NYPA or New York? It took me half an hour before I got the answer, but the cop did say they're one and the same. So,
What you do? Why do you do what you do? Why is it important?
I was brought up traditional. My father was a condoled chief. My mother was a clan mother. They taught me the old ways all the time, and I'm carrying on to for the next 7 generations that are to come. We're protecting the unborn.
And the water, why do we need to protect the water?
The power of water goes beyond pretty much anything and everything. Without water, we're finished. And the corporations around the world are killing the water, throwing toxic waste barrels in the ocean, California area, and they wonder why the whales are beaching themselves. They wonder why the great whites changed their chromosomes. So they're not acting right because their mind was deformed, I guess you could say. They could function like we can function, but we're limited in learning. We have a big disadvantage over children that go to college or what have you, and it's affecting our people. They're dying, and they're getting younger dying, and deformities of the children. There's no end to the chemical warfare, as I call it. It amounts to genocide. So, they don't like that word, but that's the reality of it. One time, a guy went to 8 funerals because of cancer.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it is actually...
That needs to stop. We need to protect the water at all costs. So this will be part of it. And I wanted to say free Leonard Pelch here. It went over my head. I didn't get the opportunity to have this judge tell the other judge all the way to the Supreme Court. But when we brought out the rule of law, we sent it to the Queen at that time. We sent it to the King, not King, Pope. We sent it to the President, the Prime Minister, the Governor. At that time, 2004, I believe it was. So we alerted all of them. And along the way, I tripped here and there, but this time I didn't trip. So, they know we're more serious than a heart attack. We're out to win. For the people. This is not for myself, for people that are involved. That's another story altogether. But it is what it is. We'll deal with it. And they're going to have to let us go. This will demand that they let us go, because the clan mother is the first law in the land. Before, like I said, before Columbus, there was already treaties made. All the countries over there. So we'll see if, because I did go back 3 more times after we were arrested. Put signs up, no trespassing. And I included the seaway this time around. So.
It was beautiful to see. Yeah. It was incredible.
All right. Well, I gotta get a ride. I got a ride.
Yeah, we'll see you at the library.
Okay, we'll meet you there.
You wanna?
Hey,
Yes.
our mother's for us, it's for our children, it's for our clans. We need clean water, clean land, and we deserve it. So we're gonna keep on doing that until forever. Yeah. People are forever, Onkwehonwe, on Onkwehonwe territory, the land of forever. So yeah.